Hi everyone and welcome to Grimes Time. I'm your host Joe Grimes and with me as always Evan Mulgrave. I'm proud to announce I have been asked to give my very first TED Talk. In February I will be traveling to Boulder to act as keynote speaker in DancingCon 2020. The largest TED Danson related convention in the entire world.
Imagine it's the only.
I was asked because of my dedication to maintaining the Becker message boards, which are still going strong 12 years after the show's cancellation. Some people would actually argue that Becker is the superior show over Cheers.
I don't think Ted Danson himself would make that argument.
Some people would.
Any chance Ted Danson makes it to DancingCon?
Oh, I mean, that's the dream, fingers crossed. But so far, our requests into management have been ignored. I think we have Gutenberg, and we're trying to get Tom Selleck. So we think the idea of dangling a possible 3 Men and a Baby reunion in front of Ted is enough to lure him in. But, you never know until you know.
Hey, you already got Gutenberg. I would get Michael Winslow.
The guy from Family Matters.
No, what?
Our first question comes from Paul Buchar out of North Canton, Ohio. Paul asks, if you were stuck in a zombie apocalypse, would you prefer to defend against zombies that are stupid and fast or smart and slow? Well, how smart? I mean, I would think no matter what, I'm smarter than the average zombie. And the fast zombies have to just be awful. I mean, think about being at home, just sitting down to eat, and one busts through your door, and you got to get out of there. Running around on a full stomach. Ugh, that ain't for me, man. I think I would have to go with the smart, slow zombies because I always like a good puzzle. So I think I'd be up for the challenge. So move over, Rick Grimes, because here comes Joe Grimes. Would you rather have to face a smart, slow zombie or a stupid, fast one?
Zombies are such a big part of where we live, Western Pennsylvania. With the Romero films, it's part of our history. Joe and I, both in high school, worked at the Monroeville Mall, which is where the original Dawn of the Dead was shot. Joe worked at PacSun, I worked at Things Remembered Gifts.
Oh, and just a reminder about the Monroeville Mall, that pervert is still at large.
So yeah, we're surrounded by zombie history, and being so steeped in that history, this is something I've given a lot of consideration. Would I rather deal with the physical rigors of a fast zombie who may be easily dispatched, or the slow zombies who are going to slowly trap you with their wit? And both instances are so hellish that probably given the decision between the two, I would just choose to take my own life.
This segment is called Grimes Time Movie Time. In it, Evan and I review movies. This is a segment that we're actually going to be making its own show out of, so please keep an eye in the upcoming weeks when we'll be releasing it. This week we reviewed Suicide Squad, the new Joker movie starring Jared Leto and Will Smith. It's the sequel to the Batman vs. Superman mashup movie that we all saw earlier this year.
I didn't see Batman vs. Superman.
No, neither did I. So I kind of watched this one a little confused, not really understanding what was going on the whole time, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I just love the idea of these mashup movies. I mean, think of all the times in your life where you were saying, wouldn't it be cool if so-and-so was with so-and-so in a movie? Well, now we're finally getting to see that happen. It all started off with Freddy vs. Jason way back in the day, and that turned out to be an absolute classic. Then you got Batman vs. Superman. Now you got this, Suicide Squad. So even though I didn't understand what was going on, I didn't know any of the characters that were meeting up in this, I still thought it was pretty cool. And Leto's performance of the Joker was unmatched.
Yeah, I would still say Cesar Romero's the top Joker, but...
So I was happy with this one. I enjoyed it. I'm going to give it an F. Our rating scale goes from A to Z, so F is right up there with the top. Evan, what'd you think?
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it, but I did have some problems with casting.
You didn't like Jared Leto's performance?
I actually do not know who that is. And that's kind of my problem with the film, is there's a lot of different characters in it, played by not very famous actors. Will Smith's character, I loved. Great. because I know Will Smith from the Bad Boy movies. His character in this is kind of a bad boy, so it was an easy jump. Then you have crocodile people and ninjas and things like that, played by a bunch of nobodies. It got hard to care. So I think the film could have been better if there were less characters played by more famous actors. So, you have Crocodile Man, you have Boomerang Man. Why don't we combine those characters, bring in Paul Hogan? Now you have Crocodile Dundee in your movie. Now we're talking. Now I care.
So you're saying the Crocodile Dundee that went to L.A., you bring him to Gotham City.
Exactly. Now that's a mashup. Now it's Dundee v Superman v Batman. And there was other instances, like you have the ninja lady character. I'm thinking Asian actor, martial arts.
Like Jackie Chan.
Exactly. You get Jackie Chan in your movie. Now it's Chan v Bad Boys, Dundee, Superman. Like, that's a mashup I want to see. That's a Suicide Squad. So I did enjoy the movie, but those missed opportunities, I think it would have been better with Crocodile Dundee and Jackie Chan in it. But overall, I think I would give the movie an H.
Okay, that's Grimes time. See you next time.
Wasn't Ted Danson on CSI?
Yes.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
His character actually was on 3 different CSI shows. CSI Regular, CSI Cyber, and CSI Myrtle Beach, which I don't think ever made it to syndication.